Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about the importance of social distancing in a time of a pandemic like coronavirus. By now, we all know the symptoms of coronavirus. In those who are infected, about 80% of the people might get mild symptoms. In 20% of the population which is infected, there might be severe respiratory symptoms like pneumonia, and these people might need hospitalization. And among these 1 to 2% of the people, it might prove to be fatal. A person who is infected might start showing the symptoms from day 5 to day 14, which is the incubation period. But the mere absence of symptoms doesn't mean that the person cannot transmit the disease. The person is contagious from day 0, from when he has been infected. For the sake of our understanding, let's consider that the people who are shown in grey are normal, yellow are infected and with no symptoms, those in orange are with mild symptoms, and red are those who need hospitalization. Let's consider a scenario where this person who is infected comes in contact with a large number of people, maybe by traveling in a metro or by going to the workplace or to a shop or anything for that matter. Once he comes in contact with people, he can spread the disease to many people. Some of these people might have mild symptoms. In this way, without social distancing, there is a large number of transmission of the coronavirus. Among those who are infected, let's assume that 20% of them now need hospitalization. Let's consider this to be the number of beds available in your local hospital at a given point of time. Few of these beds are already filled by people with other conditions, like those with cardiac conditions, renal conditions, or those who are met with accidents or something like that. Once the transmission increases and number of cases starts multiplying, there is a saturation in the hospitals. That is, there are number of people who now do not get the medical attention that is necessary. In these people, few might be having a fatal condition and they also do not get the medical attention. And the death of these people is what we call as avoidable deaths. This is exactly what happened in countries like China, Italy, and Iran, where the number of cases started increasing drastically. There was a surge in number of cases from hundreds to thousands within a span of few weeks. And the hospitals started getting saturated, and people who were in need failed to get the medical attention needed. This surge is definitely created by severe cases. But this was generated by people who did not feel sick, and they continued spreading the disease in public. To slow the virus down, we need to act immediately by avoiding all kinds of public gatherings, by avoiding travel, public transports, workplaces, hotels, eateries. We need to strictly follow the lockdown that has been put in place by our government. So if people like you and me start following this, then we don't only reduce the chances of us getting the disease, but also reduce the rate of transmission. This is called as social distancing. And by doing this, very fewer cases start showing up to the hospital, never overwhelming or saturating the system. And the trend starts to flatten, and everyone in need can get the necessary treatment. And that is the reason why experts are urging people to flatten the curve by social distancing. So these are the two ways in which COVID-19 pandemic can play out. But this is possible only if we take social distancing very seriously and strictly. Therefore, the number of death doesn't depend on whether you get the virus or not, but in when you get the virus. In India, we still have a chance in flattening the curve and reducing the number of deaths. But this can be possible only if we start social distancing. So guys, stay at home, Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. Thank you.